So welcome everybody to the Institute of Global Specialists. My name is John Ryan. I'm an instructor with the Institute. I teach the Canada Immigration Law Program and the Global Immigration Specialist Program. So I'm going to be giving you some color there. However, I can also speak with authority on the CBSA, the Canada Border Services Specialist Program as well. So on that note, what I'd like to do is invite Yin Jen in to begin her presentation. Yin Jen.
Thank you, John. So thank you everyone for joining us today. So my name is Jen. I'm part of admission team at Institute of Global Specialists. As John mentioned, he will be also talking about who we are and about our programs later in the presentation. And also my colleague Paul Ko is here as well. He will also speak about some of our programs to you guys. So today we will begin with some general information such as admission requirements, fee structures. And after this brief general information, we will get into the programs in details. And toward the end of this info session, there is a Q&A section. So we will be more than happy to answer your question at that time. So if you do have any questions to ask during our presentations, please use the chat box. So type your question there and we will answer at the end. To begin with the general information about who we are and our programs, the Institute of Global Specialists is owned by a nonprofit organization, Canadian Society of Immigration Consultants, who was the previous regulator of immigration consultants in Canada. We are located in St. John, New Brunswick. Currently, we offer 7 different programs. They are all 100% online. So you can do you can study your materials, do your lectures, assignments, and exam fully online. The 7 programs we are offering are Global Immigration Specialist, Canadian Immigration Law Specialist, Global Education Specialist, Canada Border Service Specialist, Global Supply Chain Specialist, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Specialist, and Foreign Service and Development Specialist programs. Just so you know that all programs are designed using the Harvard Business School case study method of teaching. They are all offered in English only. No language requirement to apply. No age limits to join either. And we do accept international students around the world. So international students pay the same rate as our Canadian students, just so you know that. And if you are located in different areas across Canada or globally, you don't have to worry about the time difference because you get to schedule your own study time. As long as you are meeting the deadlines, you are good to go. So our program is definitely good for those who have other commitments or have a full-time job, but you just have to make sure that you devote at least 10 to 20 hours per week into your study. So you have time to complete your coursework and to be able to succeed in the program. And some students have questions about placement. Like most colleges and universities, we will offer career placement support to our students, such as help with writing resumes, identifying job opportunities, networks, job interviews, presentation skills. But it will be ultimately up to you to seek employment after completing your studies. And we will get into that a little bit more near the end of this presentation. I just want to highlight something that's very unique and special about our instructors, is that they are people who have been working in their industry for over 20 years, and they are still actively involving in the fields. So we carefully voted each instructors and select highly qualified people to design all our programs. So you are not just learning about theory, you are actually learning about the real world experience from them. You are more than welcome to take advantage from that. We believe our instructors will be such assets to you as you plan your future careers. All the details and bios about our instructors are available on our website, globalspecialist.org. We do highly encourage you to check them out on our website. For the tuition fee, for all IGS programs, we have just lowered the tuition fees by 40% to $533 per module. We want to do that to help our students during this difficult time, and we strive to make our programs as accessible as possible. Our payment plans are flexible as well. Students can pay on a module by module basis. There are 6 to 9 modules depending on the program. And each module is about 4 to 5 weeks long. This means students can pay once, like every month. If you are interested in only taking specific modules, instead of the whole program, you have the choice to take module individually. For example, in our Canada Immigration Law Specialist program, you can choose to take only the refugee module or economic class module if you wish. With our flexible module by module payment plans and our lower tuition fee, we hope this can help students realize their full potentials at IGS. Our next start date is scheduled for February 7th. And just so you know that we do also offer scholarships and financing. But for the detail, please contact us for more information. Now, I will be talking about each program in details. I will be covering 3 programs, and Paul will be introducing the other 4 programs. The first program I'm going to talk about is the Canada Border Service Specialist program. This program is designed and taught by CBSA experts who have over 15 years of experience in the field. This program will enable you with essential border service procedures and prepare you to be capable professional in immigration, customs, import and export, all concerning border services. The entire program has 7 modules, and the total length is 29 weeks, roughly 7 months. You get to learn about rules and regulations on immigration aspects, on importing, exporting, customs, etc. You will also learn the Enforcement Intelligence Operation Division and its role. And once you complete the 7 modules, you can seek employment with public sectors such as CBSA. You could also work in immigration department, as well as the private sectors such as the company dealing with the cross-border regulation, importing, exporting business such as Walmart, London Drop, Costco's. You could also work in the oil industry or mining organization, etc. There are lots of opportunity out there once you complete this program though. The second program I'm going to talk about is Global Immigration Specialist Program. There are 6 modules in this program, and the total length is 26 weeks. This program will actually focusing on different global immigration paths through investment. So you are going to learn about over 20 countries. These would be some Caribbean countries, European countries, and some East Asia countries as well. Throughout the program, you will be learning about how to help your clients obtain a second passport through investment program, like purchasing property or business overseas, and so much more. You will also learn about the concept, rules, and regulations of international migrations, taxes for each of those countries, and of course, the global taxation systems. Because this program is really entrepreneur oriented, so you will also learn about where to find, where to recruit your clients, and how to actually secure your clients. You will also learn about how to start your own business, expand your network as well. Once you successfully complete this program, you will receive a diploma from us, and that will qualify you to write an exam with the regulatory body, Global Society of Immigration Specialists. And you could work as a chartered global immigration specialist to provide service around the world. The next program I'm going to talk about is the Global Education Specialist Program. Once you complete this Global Education Specialist Program, you could work as an international student agent for elementary schools, secondary schools, universities, and colleges, basically all levels of educations, in order to receive commissions from the schools. And on the other hand, you could work as a consultant to help students and their families with the right admission process with schools and their choices. The Global Education Specialist programs, there are 8 modules in the program, a little bit longer. So the total length is 38 weeks. This program, again, is focused over 20 countries. You will learn different level of education systems in Canada, down in the States, in European countries, in New Zealand, in Australia, and some other countries as well. And from the program, you will also learn about the immigration aspects, so you can help your students how to apply, how to go through the study permit application process, things like that, applying visa as well. You will also learn the different financial aids pathways. So there are some student loan financial aids available for international students, so you could help your students to get them. You will also learn how to build connection with the schools as a designated agent, and with a client as a education advisor. And of course, you are going to learn about the ethics and how to do the things according to regulations and policies in different countries, different areas. And in addition to that, this program will also teach you how to start and establish your own business, and where and how to recruit your students from in different countries. And once you complete this Global Education Specialist Program, you will sorry, there's interruption. So once you complete this program, you will be able to write an exam with the regulatory body, Global College of Education Specialist, and work as a charter global education specialist. Now, Paul will go over the other 4 programs in detail.
Thank you, Jen. My name is Poe, and I am the Admissions and Student Affairs Representative at Institute of Global Specialists. I'll now be going over the remaining 4 programs that we offer, beginning with the Foreign Service and International Development Specialist Program. Like all of our programs, the Foreign Service and International Development Specialist Program is completely online. There are 6 modules in the program and is 24 weeks long. The program will introduce students to the world of diplomacy in bilateral and multilateral settings. Students will develop essential diplomatic skills such as intergovernmental negotiation and networking. And these diplomacy skills are not just specific to Canada. They are transferable skills for anyone who wishes to join a career in diplomacy anywhere in the world. The program will also cover how to manage international development projects and the effects of globalization, which are major priorities for NGOs and Global Affairs Canada. I'd also like to take a moment to highlight the amazing instructors in the program. Our instructors have 15 to 30 years of experience as foreign officers with the Canadian government or development specialists. So they're very knowledgeable and well-connected in the industry. The next program that I'll talk about today is the Canadian Immigration Law Specialist Program. And this program is geared towards anyone who wishes to have an in-depth understanding of how to navigate the immigration system in Canada. Using the Harvard case study method of teaching, the program covers key aspects of Canadian immigration law and regulations. Please note that this program is not meant for those wishing to become a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, as that is a profession that is regulated by the CICC, formerly known as the ICCRC. However, there are promising career opportunities after taking our Canadian Immigration Law Specialist Program, such as working with the government or for NGOs. Our program is taught by immigration consultants who have decades of experience navigating the Canadian immigration system. There are 9 modules in the program, and it is 42 weeks long. This is the longest program that we offer, as it covers the complexities of Canada's immigration system. The program covers the overview of the system, PR and citizenship, economic class, family class, temporary class, appeals, hearings, and detentions, as well as refugees. The next program that I'll talk about today is the Global Supply Chain Specialist Program. At a basic level, supply chain management involves acquiring goods and services to achieve your business goals. And in today's globalized world, supply chain management has never been more important. And we've all heard about recent supply chain problems in the news. For example, delays in consumer goods over the holidays was a major problem for many retailers. Our Global Supply Chain Specialist Program covers 7 modules and is 26 weeks long. The program will examine supply chain processes for the public sector, which includes all levels of government, and the private sector. You'll learn how to navigate the complexities of the request for proposal process, known as RFPs, and how to negotiate contracts. The program will cover the supply chain landscape in various countries such as Canada, UK, and the US. The instructors in our program have diverse backgrounds in the supply chain sector, including transportation, mining, healthcare, telecommunications, construction, and more. Our instructors have experience in both the private and the public sectors of supply chain management. The program is perfect for business owners interested in trading with the government or for professionals who want to make a career in the global supply chain sector. The last program that I'll talk about today is the Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Specialist Program. This program consists of 7 modules and is 28 weeks long. Our program will introduce students to the theoretical and the practical applications of machine learning and data science. Through data analysis and visualization, students will learn how to use AI technologies to optimize their business. This program also includes live instructor lessons, so it's very hands-on. The program will cover Python, Jupyter Notebooks, and Google Colab. All of our instructors are leading experts with backgrounds in both data science and in business. This means that they have the academic and the real-world expertise to help students develop the skills they need to be successful. The program is perfect for business professionals who work with any type of data and who wish to stay competitive by harnessing the power of machine learning and data science. Lastly, I'd like to highlight our free career placement support module. This free module is available to our students to help them transition seamlessly to a new job. The module helps students with identifying job opportunities, networking, career opportunities, resume building, and interviewing. Now, I'd like to introduce our CEO and instructor, John Ryan, who will speak a little bit about IGS and the programs that we offer.
I've got to take myself off of video. Hi, everybody. As I said, my name is John Ryan. I'm a instructor, but I'm also the CEO of the Institute. In terms of a driving force, I used to be the chair and the CEO and the vice chair, not all at the same time, progressively, of the regulator, the Canadian regulator, up until 2013. In fact, I was a member of the Minister's Advisory Committee on the regulation of consultants when this whole thing became an inkling in the eye of the Government of Canada under Denis Coderre, the Minister of Immigration, back in 2003. So from 2003 till 2013, I served in a regulatory capacity while also running the College for Immigration Consulting, one of the colleges. We brought about all of the training in immigration consulting, and it's something that we still do today, given that it's now been handed over to Queen's, and we will wrap up probably in May, that role. Anyways, IGS. Well, IGS grew out of CSIC. CSIC, the Canadian Society of Immigration Consultants. In 2018, we had a major strategy session, and we decided that we were going to grow the bevy of courses by introducing the Global Immigration Specialist. And we set about doing that, and we launched that in 2019. And since then, it has grown into 7 programs, of which they've talked about everything from Global Immigration Specialist to Canada Border Service Specialists, Global Global Education Specialist, the Foreign Service International Development Specialist Program, the Global Supply Chain Program, and Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Specialist Program. So we have got 7 first-class programs for you. And if you look across the bevy of instructors, what we've done is we've gone out and we've sought the top people in each field vis-a-vis the instructors, and they've come in and they've designed each program for their particular area. Our CBSS, Canada Border Services Specialist. I know I used to be a Canada Border Services officer or customs officer, but they've got 20 to 30 years experience each working in CBSA at the border, joint forces operation, intelligence, and they're there to help you and also give you pointers and things that you need to know if, in fact, this is going to be your chosen career. Global Immigration Specialist and the Canada Immigration Law Specialist are 2 programs that I personally teach. My experience for that is my stint as a senior immigration officer with the Government of Canada, working as an investigator in the Toronto region, one of 25, doing joint forces operations, arresting, deporting criminals, undesirables, people who overstayed, their status, etc. But having done the job and knowing the job inside out, both as an immigration consultant on one side and as an immigration officer on the other side, I have a unique set of skills that I can impart upon you in the program. So each of our instructors have been vetted, have been gone through an interview process, they have been qualified by us as being able to teach the courses. I'm very proud of my instructors and the various programs they teach. The Foreign Service Officers, International Development, they're all ex-Foreign Service Officers, people who've walked and talked the job, and International Development Specialists, people who have worked in the international development, the United Nations, etc. They're very knowledgeable. They give you the knowledge, the confidence, and the employability should you seek employment within the field. The artificial intelligence and machine learning specialists, the people who have worked for FANGs, the Facebook, Google, the Bank of Canada, other areas. They have got lots of experience. They're all masters and PhDs in their respective fields, in big data, little data, whatever. But they're very experienced, and they'd be able to give you what you need to know in that area. One thing I do want to mention is our career placement program. We have a robust career placement program. We work along with you to identify the jobs that are open in the various areas, either at a federal government, a municipal, or a provincial level, as well as private sector jobs, depending on the field. In terms of that, the jobs themselves, we work with you to help you prepare for the job, to help you prepare for the interview, to prepare your application package and everything else in order to get an interview, and then we do follow up with you. So it's a pretty robust program, and it's offered free of charge to all of our students so that we can ensure their success. Many people have questions about the Canada Immigration Law Specialist Program and consultants. This program is not meant to teach consultants. However, it does cover some of the areas, in terms of the law, etc. It's meant if you're going to be an immigration officer, if you're going to be a provincial immigration officer, if you're going to be, in some cases, a municipal immigration person. And believe it or not, the city of Victoria has a immigration specified person on their staff who provide services. In addition, it also helps the immigrant aid organizations. And it also prepares you, if you so choose, to go work for a consultant, a regulated consultant, or a lawyer, to go and work in their offices, to do immigration cases, to be a legal assistant, if you will. So that's the purpose of the Canada Immigration Program. The Global Immigration Specialist Program, as well as the Global Education Specialist Program, are designed to create jobs as a consultant. You're working as a consultant. You're setting up your own business. You're going after your clients. You're representing them. In the education specialist, it's to people who are looking, or students who are looking to go to elementary, high school, college, and university, and developing strategies for them, as well as quarterbacking their application process through whichever level that they're working on. It's very lucrative. You can make a lot of money as an education agent, both commissions from the universities and colleges, high schools and elementary schools, private, as well as money that you retain from the client themselves to do the work. It's very, very lucrative. Our education specialists, our instructors, again, are people that worked, for example, Chris has worked in the State University of New York in admissions and as a provo. There is Candace, who is doing her own immigration program for the UK, or the education program for the UK. There's Natalia, who's doing it worldwide as an education agent. There's people who have got lots of experience and knowledge to give you, to help you gain an insight and be successful in running a business in this area. So there's lots of opportunities for you. There's also financing and scholarships available. If you're interested in finance and scholarships, what you should do is speak to Po or to Yin Jen, who are on the call, or Yulia, who's not on the call, Yulia Dimitri Scott. She's our education manager, for information with regards to that. They can be reached via their email addresses and via the numbers, which I'm sure they'll give you later. Po will let you know how to contact them. That's it. And all the instructors are like me. We're eager to teach you. We're eager to give you the knowledge and the experience and the confidence you need to succeed, either as an employee or as an entrepreneur, depending on the program. So the programs themselves have all been designed in the first instance as focused in on officer position at the federal and provincial level. But we've now grown into the artificial intelligence and the global supply chain management, which includes a wide swath of the private sector. So it's all up to you. We're there to help. Please give us a call and I'll answer questions after. We'll turn on the mics and we can have a back and forth. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Now, before we jump into the Q&A section, I'd like to take a quick moment to remind you all of our recent tuition change. So we've lowered our tuition by 40% to help our students. The tuition was previously $8.89 per module, and it's now $5.33 per module. So it's a big change. We have monthly start dates, and the next start date is scheduled for February 7th. Okay, so now to conclude our info session, we would like to hear from you. If you have any questions regarding our programs or anything we discussed today, please feel free to ask right now via the chat feature. Jen, John, and I will help answer any questions that you might have. So looks like John helped answer a couple of the questions already. We have a question about what kind of students are targeted for these programs and the duration of the refugee module in the Canadian Immigration Specialist Program. So our programs are open to everyone. So they can be taken anywhere in the world by anyone. And in terms of the refugee model that we offer, it is 5 weeks at $533. Again, most of our students pay on a module by module basis. So that means that about once a month, you'd be expected to pay for the next course. We also have a question about the difference between the Global Immigration Specialist Program and the Canadian Immigration Law Specialist Program. John did touch on that in his in the chat, but just to add on to that, the Canadian Immigration Law Specialist Program is focused on Canada, whereas the Global Immigration Specialist Program is more global and it's about asset management and things outside of Canada. So that is a difference, but they are very complementary. So we have students who might be interested in both programs because they would be looking not just to service clients in Canada, but to see what other global opportunities that are available. So those two programs actually are probably very synergistic and they work very well together. Our next question
just quickly before we go on, I wonder if you could give them, the watchers or people, how they can contact us, how they can contact you, Po.
So our information is posted right there on the screen. info@globalspecialist.org is our website. Our phone number is also listed on the page, 1-888-228-4598. And info@globalspecialist.org is our email. So Jen, myself, we can help answer any questions after this presentation if you still have any questions afterwards. Is there anything else you'd like to add, John, before we continue?
No, just thought I'd put that out to him in case anybody wants to leave. But carry on with your questions. I'm more than happy to answer.
Right. So thank you. There is a question about financing, and again, specific questions about financing we can address outside this presentation, but we do offer financing for 18, 24, and 30 months. Students do have to pay the initial fee of $533 plus tax for the first course. Then the subsequent courses could be financed. Let's see, are there any other further questions? Oh, there is a question, how many modules in the GIS program? So the GIS program has 6 online modules, and it is, I believe, 26 weeks long. So 6 modules at 26 weeks.
And one thing that should be also mentioned, the Global Immigration Specialist, you receive a postgraduate diploma in all the courses, but you receive it in specifically Global Immigration Specialist. And then you can go on to apply to the Global College or the Global Society of Immigration Specialists, the regulator, which regulates it on behalf of the profession, to have your credentials recognized and to practice. So that's available to you. That's also available to you in the Education Specialist, the Global Education Specialist. You receive a postgraduate diploma. And you move on to the Global College of Education Specialists for recognition of your degree that you, or your diploma that you get here. So that's if you want information on either the Global Society of Immigration Consultants, it's GSIS, GSIS.org, or the GSIS, the Global College of Education Specialists.org, GC as in Charlie, ES.org. So you may want to look into them. They're separate bodies that regulate the activities of agents who are their members, and but it's someone who recognizes both our programs.
Thanks, John. It looks like we have a question about the Global Education Specialist, as well as the refugee module for the Canadian Immigration Law Specialist. I can help answer the question on the refugee module as what time will be the classes. All of our programs are fully online, and students can log in at any time they wish to complete their work. There is no designated time where they have to be online. They just have to follow the calendar and submit their work by the deadlines in the calendar. So it's very flexible. Most of our students are working full-time or have other commitments, but the programs can be taken anywhere in the world, and they're flexible enough for people who have other commitments.
A question from Harmanjot Sodi. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name, Harmanjot. Anyways, okay. The recognition of GSIS, GSIS is what I think you're asking about. I would recommend that you contact them directly at gsis.org and ask that question. To my knowledge, they're recognized worldwide by various governments.
Thank you.
Looks like we have one more question here about how long are each of the classes and courses. Again, we offer 7 different programs, and they have different number of modules and different durations. For a list, we can go over each of them right now, but there are up to 9 modules for this CIL program, which is a Canadian Immigration Law Specialist program, and as few as 6 modules for the Global Immigration Specialist program. So each of our programs is 6 to 9 modules, which is 26 to 42 weeks long. If you're interested in a specific program, please let us know. We can provide some more information, or you can email us afterwards or check out our website for some specific details. Are there any other questions? Okay, so if there are no further questions at this time, we can wrap up. But before we wrap up, I'd like to encourage everyone to check out our website and read about our amazing instructors in the faculty section of the website. We're very proud of our instructors, and they've been carefully selected, as John mentioned, for their expertise and their real world experience. So our website is globalspecialist.org, and you can apply online for the February 7th start date. And you can also email us at info@globalspecialist.org or call us at 1-888 228-4598. So thank you for your time, and we hope to hear from you soon.
One other question that just came up, could you go over what a artificial specialist, machine learning and artificial program is? It provides you both access to theoretical and practical applications for machine learning and data science. The students will learn how to apply supervised and unsupervised learning in a processing and analyzing data in their professional settings for such topics as statistics, data visualization, and deep learning. This program is suitable for business professionals and managers who work directly or indirectly with any type of data or wish to stay competitive by leveraging the power of machine learning and data science. So that's a little bit about machine learning for you.
And just to let you know, we do have demo modules for all of our programs. So if you want to check out a demo of the first module of any program that we offer, send us an email and we can give you some more information about that. And you can poke around and take a look online to see if it's a good fit for you.
Any last minute about this? Oh, how can it be utilized as an immigration consultant, the deep learning and artificial intelligence? Well, it can. Everything from apps to app design to big data, depending how big your practice is something that you would be interested in. So currently, immigration, they have a number of programs where they have forms packages or application packages, which are automated. However, this program would teach you about so much more in terms of opening your eyes to what's available to an immigration consultant from a IT perspective. So I think it would be well worth it, but that's for you to decide.
Okay, thank you. Again, if you have any other questions after this, please let us know by email. We can definitely help answer anything else afterwards. Okay, well, thank you for joining us today. We do have another info session planned before the February 7th start date, so keep your eyes peeled. We will likely send an email prior to that. So thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
Thank you, everybody. And, I hope that, what you found out today was helpful, and you can continue on and become one of our specialists in our program.